everybody, welcome to Film Talk. We're here doing a double feature on Arnold Schwarzenegger's films. One of them being The Sixth Day, and the other one,
Mac, what did you think?
Commando.
Mac, what did you think of the second half of the Sixth Day?
Fuck you. What is he? What is he saying? Is I tell you the truth. Here's the thing. I watched The Sixth Day before. I
In
know
what,
how.
2002?
Yeah, Sixth Day.
Okay. So
No. I watched it
22
6 day
years
before.
ago.
No, fuck you. It wasn't 2002. I did watch it twice because I watched it on TNT
Hmm.
and I did
In
watch
like
it.
2004.
You can go fuck off.
We're talking roughly 20 years
Yeah,
since your last watch.
yeah, but I remember remember roughly what the ending was.
All
So
right, I'm gonna let you take it away on that. I can't wait to hear
I hate you
your
so
take on the
much.
ending.
So, all right. So, if you don't know, people, we're doing the 6 day in Commando. We're going to be talking about these two films, and you said you want me to take over. Well, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Don't
I
give me.
think we should talk about the Sixth Day first because we're gonna probably have less to say overall.
Oh yeah, yeah. It has Michael Rappaport.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah,
It technically got two Michael Rappaports.
it does too, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because they clone him because
You
they
clone him
accidentally kill
too,
him.
yeah. I want to know. I really want to know what he thinks about this film. He probably will just on this
I'm
podcast. It's
good.
like
Do
he
we
probably
need to know what Michael Rappaport thinks about anything at this point?
yeah, he probably will say, "Yeah, this film's a piece of trash. I don't like it. I hated it. Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. These fucking cocksuckers."
I don't know what accent you're doing, but it's
I
not
know I'm doing
Rappaport.
a terrible accent of a northern accent. I'm sorry.
It sounds like kind of British.
Hey, I got British now. Fuck yeah. But yeah, I don't think he liked
Okay.
this film. Nobody looked like they liked this film. Everybody looked
I
bored in this film.
Yeah, it seems like one of those movies that like people like got the script for and like the script might have been okay and then once it got like diluted through like all the studio bullshit, it ended up being this mess.
This is the thing that kind
But
of like
Mac, before we go any further, tell them what the Sixth Day is about.
I hate you so much. Okay, so the 6 day is about Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't remember his name because I just got done watching it a little
It's
bit.
Adam.
Adam,
Adam something.
Adam something. Yeah, that's how forgettable his name is. Anyway, he
Gibson. It's
hates
Gibson.
cloning. He doesn't. Well, he don't hate cloning. He just don't like the.
No, he's like Will Smith in iRobot. He likes
Yeah.
old school
Well,
stuff.
he's not. He don't really hate it. He just don't like. He just don't feel
Yeah,
it's safe.
he lives in like the modern world or the future world, but he likes to, he shaves with a
Yeah,
blade,
he's more
you know.
modern. He's more of a person that don't like the robot. He likes doing things hand by
Yeah,
hand.
he doesn't like the nacho flavored bananas. He likes
There
the
we go.
regular flavored
Yeah,
bananas.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody loves the nacho flavored bananas. What kind of
I
fuck?
would like to try one.
Me too. I would like to, if I could eat it. I don't think I can eat a banana. Well, but anyway, let's get okay. We're getting off track. Anyway, about the 6 day, he goes on a trip. He is a pilot who takes people up to the mountains.
Well, him
And
and Michael Rappaport are pilots.
yeah,
That's
him and
key.
Michael Rapport are pilots, and they take one guy who takes this one guy to the
Well,
mountain.
they switch places though. That's kind of the key thing of the
Yeah,
movie.
they switch places, and what happens is he wakes up, he finds out that there's a clone in his house. So he goes in there. Then Terry Crews. Terry Crews goes in and tries to look at him and says, just can I just say Terry Crews looked bored as fuck when he was in this role. He always energetic, but this is the room where I can say Terry Crews didn't like this.
I mean, he's barely got anything to do. He's just there to be muscle.
Yeah, but even when he is the muscle, he's funny. He's
He
fun.
drinks that beer that one time. That was pretty
He
funny. I guess you
does.
missed that.
I did miss that, but I did. I did.
He's got some like he actually does have like a couple like funny moments later on because like he calls out the one guy for Like there's the guy who keeps dying and
Yeah.
getting cloned and coming back, and he's like, my neck still hurts, my chest is still decompressed because I got run over by a car,
He said, "You been
and you
ran
know
up."
he fucks with him a little bit.
Can we just talk about how Arnold like enjoys? I don't know if he does this in every film, but it seems like he enjoys killing people.
Yes, very much so in this movie. He gets like he becomes very comfortable very quickly with killing people in
Yeah,
this.
yeah. I feel like
And it's not until you actually don't even know why he's comfortable because like I spent the first like half of this movie rewatching it and being like, why is he like so cool and so good at killing people? And it's not until like an hour and a half in that they're like, oh yeah, I was in the military.
yeah, yeah. But
Because like
he
he's like talking to his clone and he's like, remember the Guatemala situation or whatever the fuck while they're building pipe bombs.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, but no, I felt like when he ran him over the first time, when he ran him over that first time he ran that guy over, he seemed
he
like
smiles.
yeah, he smiles. He just like he enjoyed it. I was like, okay. But let's fast forward to a part where I got mad about it because he does kill this guy again. He breaks his neck. So I want to talk about that part where he's about to kill it. He's trying to kill his clone. He said, "I can't do it," and I literally had to pause the film at that point. I said, "Wait, bullshit! You just snapped the guy's neck like a twig."
I mean, yes, to be fair, it is basically himself that he would be killing.
This is true, but he snapped the guy's like, "I can't do it. I got a conscience." Like, I wish I was this guilty conscious. Like, you just snapped the guy's neck in two. Why the fuck are you sitting
I
upset?
don't think it was so much that he was like upset about the killing part of it as it is the oh, this is me.
Me personally, I'd be like, he was sitting there getting mad, like he's fucking my wife. He got my dog. He's taking my daughter. This motherfucker got to die today.
Smoking his stogies.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, smoking his
Yeah.
stogies. Can we talk about how Michael Rapport hot wife is a digital?
He's got a digital girlfriend. It's like
Yeah, I
Blade
know.
Runner 2049.
Yeah, I know, right? And it zips. It's unzip. It actually does stuff. Like,
Yeah, it physically interacts with him. It's
yeah,
kind of it doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't make no sense. But how far we are from that technology? Because certain people need that.
I mean, we could just like you could hire a sex worker.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, you got to pay the sex.
I mean, how you gotta pay? You probably have like a monthly subscription to Virtual Girlfriend.
Ah,
You know?
damn it! This is bullshit.
The way our society is going, that's gonna cost you like 50 a month.
Yeah, but no diseases.
True, that is
Yep.
true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. For no
Yeah, yeah. So
diseases.
it's better.
Yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's yeah. So I just want to put that out there. NASA, stop working
Yeah,
on this all this up.
Mac wants his virtual prostitutes.
Exactly. And look, we all know, look, we all know you're trying to work on some stuff to save the world, and we understand this, but the world's going to be destroyed anyway. So
We
you're
already
delaying.
have clone pets. That is something that they got right.
We got that right. Yeah, yeah, we do have clone
Yeah, I
pets.
mean, Barbara
Yeah.
Streisand has a clone dog. If you're rich enough, you can get a cloned animal.
Mm-mm. I, I don't know about cloning people, cloning pets.
What, like the ethics of it?
I don't know about the ethics. I feel like if you get a
Probably
clone,
not great.
yeah, it's probably not. You got to sit up there and just like you got to tell that person like, "Hey, you just died." No, no, I was just alive. What?
I mean,
No.
I get like cloning organs and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool though. That I get that.
That yeah, I mean, I get
That
it.
that saves lives.
But like I guess it's a thin line between cloning an organ and cloning just like a bunch
Yeah,
of organs together and
yeah. I mean,
and calling it like Steve, you know.
well, I mean, I get it because if you're like, I get it if that actually kind of help because if you need that actually not only because in today's time when you're like if you're in the hot if hospitals literally instead of you being on a donor hate instead of you being on a wait list, you're like, we don't need wait list. We can. we got heart stuff. What's your blood type? We got it right up there. We'll put you in our OR real quick and get you with your new heart. You know,
Yeah, we had one really healthy dude donate his cells, so now we can just recreate his heart all the
yeah,
time and put it in
perfect.
whoever.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Or just get, or better yet, just get somebody, bring them in the hospital, give them like clinics, and just
Yeah,
make
I
sure
mean
that
like kidney transplants, like you just like, hey, I need a match for my kidney, so
yeah.
just donate some blood,
Yeah,
and
I've
like
been drinking
in the
all
end
day
it'll
and
be
my
great.
kidneys destroyed. I need to go. I need, yeah. Yeah, we'll put you in. We'll get you set up for a bit next week, and you'll be out in 1 week. Cool. No consequences. I can drink the shit out of my kidney.
Okay, but we're getting off track. We haven't finished the plot of the
We
sixth day.
have to.
I think we should.
Damn it.
I think we should, Matt.
Why?
Where did we leave off? Okay, so he's been cloned. He
Yeah, he's been
realizes he's been
cloned,
cloned. And
and
he can't kill his clone. So
he
now him
can't
and Michael
kill him.
Rappaport are back at his place trying to figure things out, and fucking Michael Rappaport gets killed
Yep.
by a fundamentalist.
It's just how he got killed. I mean, I love Michael Burport. I don't mind. Don't get me wrong. I love the guy. I mean, if you want to come on this
Do you?
show and talk,
He's another person that I don't want to have on the show.
damn you.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm good.
All right, but I love the guy. I just want to let you know, love him.
I like him as an actor. He's a good actor.
You just don't like him as a person, maybe.
I just don't need to interact with him. You
Fair,
know?
fair, fair. But
If
anyway,
Arnold wants to come on the show, I'm totally cool with Arnold coming on.
Arnold, if you want to come on the show, we love to have you.
Yeah. Or Terry Crews,
Ted
Michael
Cruz,
Rooker.
damn, Michael Rooker, if you want to come on this show, holla
Oh
at
yeah.
us. We will love.
Michael Rooker, I guarantee you Michael Rooker will never be on the show.
I can't. Don't never say never. We'll fight. I will fight tooth if I see Michael Rooker at a convention. It's like, hey, I want you to get in this camera and tell him, hey, tell my friend Scott that you're coming on Film Talk, and then give a middle finger to him.
If you make it happen, I'll be for it, but I just can't see it.
You got no choice. But yeah, but yeah, it's
So
how
Michael Rappaport gets killed by a fundamentalist.
he does. It's how he got shot. I mean, I feel bad for him, but I was like laughing, like he
Well,
was
I mean,
just
it's
having his.
funny.
It's like he just had a target on, like, kill me. Like,
Yeah. And like he doesn't come back. They don't reclone him again.
the fact that Arnold said stayed in. I said, Arnold. I wish I was like, Arnold. Adam. Adam. I think he's dead. He's dead. There's no way he's alive. That man shot him in the heart. That was a clean shot through. He's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, he was
Cadaverific.
pretty good and dead.
Yeah, he pretty good and dead. I think you need to go ahead and toss him in the you can toss him in the trash can. He dead.
Yeah. But
He
then at this point, I believe now they kidnap his family.
Yeah,
I think
but
that's what
they
happens
break
after
they
this.
broke the rules because they said, and I quote, if you meet your family, we will kill them. If you meet the clone, we will kill you. So they broke their rules.
Well, yeah, but it got to the point where like the clone was running around for the whole night and they failed to get him. So
Hmm.
now the main bad guy, fucking Tony Goldwyn, was like, all right, you gotta go kidnap his family so that we have some leverage over him.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really work out.
No, it doesn't. He
Yeah,
he
they
fucks them
kidnap
all
his
up.
family from a school,
Yeah.
and then him and his clone, or the clone and the original Adam team up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
but you
Tony
don't find that
Godwin
out
was
until
was the guy that played the guy
he's
with the
the main
glasses.
bad guy.
He's the
Yeah,
main
the guy
guy,
with
the
the
guy with the
glasses,
glasses.
Drucker.
Okay, he's the one that got killed at the end. He was getting killed at the end. He was sitting there like he was on death's door and he was cloning himself.
Yeah, yeah, he clones himself. So you see you missed the whole goopy clone, like half cooked clone.
Oh no, no,
Oh
no!
man,
I saw that. Like I said, the memory is stuck.
20
My
years
memory is
ago.
good. I remember that stuff. I just blocked it.
So yeah, so he like they bring the fight to the main company, whatever the fuck it's called, and they they tell him that he is actually the clone. They show him the little thing on his eye. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah, the little dots on the eye that show you how many times you've been cloned.
yeah.
Like, what happens if you get up to like a dozen? You know?
That is a
Like, do you
good
have like,
question.
do the dots get smaller?
I don't know. Like, hey, you've been cloned this many times.
Yeah,
Like,
the
let
dots
me
start
know.
showing up outside the eye.
So yeah, it just start looking like tattoos. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, you definitely been cloned.
yeah, but like Robert Duvall is upset because the main bad guy has been like in all the clones he puts in like a disease to keep them in check essentially. So like he keeps killing Robert Duvall's wife so that he
It's
can keep
fucked
Robert
up.
Duvall in check. Yeah, yeah, she's like consistently like she keeps dying. And like this time it's like she has cystic fibrosis, which is like a childhood disease. And they're like, how did that happen? It's because she's only 4 years old. And he did like the same thing to the XFL player at the beginning. And but
Speaking of
then at the end they like make it seem that Arnold doesn't have anything wrong with him. I don't know how that happened. They don't really get into it.
here's the thing. So here's my thing. Um, how do so? My question is, how many times? Why did we get the answer of why they cloned? Why they
What they
cloned?
clone Arnold?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a mistake. That's the whole thing with Rappaport. So Arnold was requested to fly Drucker, the main bad guy,
Right.
on like a trip.
Right.
And on that trip, they're all killed.
Mm-hmm.
But because Rappaport and Arnold swapped places, they cloned the wrong guy. So they cloned Arnold when he wasn't dead. And that's why Michael Rappaport gets cloned later and he misses the party because they realized their mistake and they had to reclone him too.
Okay. So yeah, that's when the twist comes in that the guy we're following is the actual clone.
Yeah, yeah, because like he wakes up in the cab going on the way to Repet, the place where they clone the pets, and like he wakes up and doesn't realize that he's the clone until way later, even though like it's pretty obvious. And fucking Rappaport basically says it at one point. He's like, "Oh, how do you know he's not the real one and you're the clone?" He's like, "Oh, because I got the cut from shaving." It's like, why they could recreate that.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah. But
Yeah.
it was funny, like, yeah, so he wasn't fucking his dog. She wasn't doing all that stuff. He was actually that was
Yeah.
him. So
Yeah,
yeah.
he was the original Adam. Everything that she did with him was totally above board.
It just seems yeah, when I saw that I was like, yeah, that's kind of weird. So I mean I get the twist. It's a cool twist. Great twist.
It's
Um
fine. It doesn't really do anything, and it takes too long to get there
yeah.
because this is a 2 hour movie and it should have been like 90 minutes at
Yeah.
most. Because there's a lot of stuff that like drags in the second act.
Yeah. So what do we do from here?
Uh, I mean, do we are we doing best line and best
Yeah,
favorite
let's
line,
do
favorite
that.
scene in this?
Yeah, so I'm gonna
But
go.
really quick though, my quick pitch. This movie should have been. I think mentioned it last week, but this movie should have been directed by Paul Verhoeven.
Yep.
Like, there's so much Paul Verhoeven stuff in
This
this
feels
movie
like Total
already.
Recall.
It totally does. Yeah, the place is called Repet, and like, there's like the weird, creepy Sim Pal dolls, the virtual
Yeah,
girlfriend Arnold.
yeah.
You know, waking up in a cab and not realizing if you're the original, if you're like yeah, it's very Total Recall.
Also, when I saw that little pet, I was sitting there like, I know why you picked this. And I was about to say, I know why you picked this. You're giving me hints if you want to watch
What?
Megan,
What makes you think I want to watch Megan?
because of the little pet, the little
I don't.
doll.
I have no affinity for Megan. I'm a Chucky guy.
I
I
was
got my
sitting there.
Chucky. I got my Chucky right here.
Okay,
I'm a
yeah,
Chucky man.
I understand this. I understand this.
Yeah.
All right, so my pitch
Megan's
would have
fine.
been
I'm sorry.
no, no, it's okay. My pitch would have been just um Mad Max version of this film, and just do Mad Max, and the clones just team up to fuck everybody up.
How would it be Mad Max? What?
Oh, it's the end of the world, and they stop the cloning process, so they can't clone fish. They just stop cloning everything, and then we eat up everything, and we have no food, so the whole world goes into a war, and blah 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 blah.
Okay,
End of the
okay.
world.
So you're pitching the Rick and Morty Jan Michael Vincent movie.
Yes.
Okay, I'm cool with that because it stars Arnold now.
Yeah, and the clones team up to kick ass.
Yeah. I mean, there is like this movie isn't all terrible. Like the first half is fine, I think, and
The
then the
second
second
half
half
is
is
kind of,
really
oh
boring.
yeah, yeah. Second half kind
Yeah.
of boring. Yeah,
Second half gets very boring. Like
yeah,
once he escapes the prison, essentially, it kind of like loses a lot of steam.
yeah, yeah.
But
All
like
right.
there like all this stuff that stuff with the pet and the doll and like that stuff is cool. I like that. And Michael Rooker's great.
Yeah, my workers are amazing. And you know why? Because he's fucking Mary Poppins.
He is fucking Mary Poppins.
He's Mary Poppins. So, best thing. Um,
There are
I
only
would have
so
to.
many options,
Yeah,
really.
there is so many options. I would
Only
have
so
to
many
go.
options.
So many options. So many options. Uh, um, I would have to say I I got a chuckle out. I'm sorry. It's the girlfriend thing.
The virtual girlfriend.
Virtual
The
girlfriend.
Reverend
I got a
Thorpe's virtual
chuckle out of
girlfriend.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty. There's some funny stuff there.
Yeah.
Like when he uses the virtual girlfriend to distract the fundamentalist.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
I
was
like,
funny.
yeah, that's funny. What about you?
Uh, I mean, this isn't my favorite scene, but I want to point it out when he shoots off Michael Rooker's leg, and he's just standing there with one leg, and he's like, I just got those boots." That made me laugh. But the best scene in the movie, I think, is the repet scene when he goes to get the pet, when he goes to the repet store to see if he wants to get it cloned, like right after he's been cloned.
Yeah.
It it, it it's kind of like it's the only scene that feels like it like could fit in a Verhoeven movie.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Best line. You go first.
Best line. There are some okay lines in this. I love when Adam and his clone they're making pipe bombs and they blow up a table and they're like cool simultaneously. But but the best line is definitely at near the end when he's talking to the bad guy and he's like, "You should clone yourself while you're still alive, so you can go fuck yourself."
Damn, that's always be my favorite line.
It's the best.
It is the best. All right, I got a backup ready. He just good with one-liners. He killed the
Yeah.
guy. He's the best. He when he killed the guy the second time and broke his neck, he said, "Stay dead." This time, stay dead.
He, another one of my favorite lines is like right after that when Terry Crews and Michael Rooker are like carrying the corpse away and sticking the tongue back in the mouth, and like the doctor's there is like he looks dead to me, and they're like, nope, nope, pulse is strong.
I
They just
heard that.
carry
I
away
was like,
this
"That's
corpse.
stupid." All right, we're not rating this film. This film had a lot of things that could have been done well, but
Good cast,
good cast. Just felt
some okay action, like the car
mm,
chase is pretty decent,
just felt
but there's a
short.
lot of like wonky CGI and shit.
Yeah, just felt short of the border. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, yeah, it's no Commando
No, no, and that's what we're
or
talking about.
no Total Recall.
We're talking about fucking John Matrix.
Hell yeah.
John Matrix, the man that takes a country.
Credited only as Matrix in the end credits.
Yeah, 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 Matrix. But we know he's John fucking Matrix.
He is John
The perfect
Matrix.
fucking Matrix. He's John,
John and Jenny Matrix.
John and Jenny Matrix. Alyssa Milano, by the way.
Yep. Good
No,
cast. Another great cast.
yeah,
Really good
another
cast in
word.
this movie.
So I remember this film. So if you want to sit up here and pull that bullshit about how, hey, Mac, you want to do this? Go ahead.
I had no doubt in my mind that you would have like a solid memory of this movie.
Oh, I have very so. I may not remember all the characters' names,
Sure.
but I do have a perfect picture memory of everything about it.
I don't know a lot of the characters' names either. I know Matrix, Bennett, and
Ben,
Sully.
I remember Bennett. You're gonna fight me like a man, Bennett, with a knife. Oh boy.
Okay, so what is Commando about?
Commando is about John Matrix, a retired Green Beret. Am I correct? It's Green Beret. Am I correct?
Believe he's a
I think it's
Green
a Green
Beret,
Beret.
right? Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if
Because
it's John.
Bill Duke says something like says that he eats Green Berets for breakfast. Or
There we
no,
go. Yeah, yeah.
no. John Matrix
John
says that
Matrix said, "I eat Green
about Bill
Berets for
Duke.
breakfast." Yeah, he
Yeah, because
did
Bill
say that.
Duke is the Green Beret. I don't
Yeah, yeah.
know. John Matrix is General Soldier. I
I
think.
wouldn't say. Well, let's put it like this.
I mean, he is the soldier.
He is
He's a
the
commando.
soldier. Like he's okay. Let's put it like this. Before I'm gonna put this up, audience. I'm gonna put this up. Before before John Wick. Before John Wick's, there were John Matrix.
I would, yeah, this definitely like there's some John Wick in this, but I would most closely compare it to Taken.
There we go. Yeah,
This is Taken with starring a man in his prime.
this is true, but he destroyed. But Matrix destroyed the whole fucking army.
He did.
He
Yeah.
killed everybody on that. Damn.
This is a much better version of Taken.
Yes, he killed everybody on that island. Everybody on the island was fucked as soon as he hit
Yeah.
land.
Leave anything for us? Just bodies.
He
I
killed
mean,
everybody on the
he
island. Everybody on the island.
kills everybody.
Everybody. He
It's
runs
great.
out of bullets and still kill people.
Yeah.
I mean, the
He was
man
killing
was
people with fucking axes and saw blades. Like,
a
dude is
fucking
just
weed whacker.
killing.
No,
A
no,
weed
no,
whacker. No, no, he doesn't use a weed whacker.
no. That's sorry, correction. That's Hot Shots Part Two. Damn it.
Yes, yeah. He
Yeah,
should have
yeah,
used a chainsaw at some point in this
yeah. He
movie
should have.
because
Yeah,
that's how we're introduced to him.
yeah.
We're
But
introduced to him with a chainsaw and a tree
the
on one
tree,
shoulder.
yeah, one shoulder, and he picks up the tree. One man, he has breakfast. He just enjoying life with his
It
daughter.
might be the greatest character introduction ever in film.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, this is true because we get to see that he's actually a man that's strong, but he also has a heart. So
Oh yeah, because it immediately goes into like a montage of him and Alyssa Milano eating ice cream and being father and daughter. It's hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. Then we find out that Bennett something the Bennett was Bennett supposed to be dead or
Well, the opening sequence of the movie is like Bill Duke going around killing everybody. And
yeah,
like it ends with him at killing Bennett. Like he explodes Bennett's boat, but obviously Bennett wasn't on the boat.
was on the
But
boat.
yeah, but like they keep giving each other eyes in that sequence, and it's not until later that you realize, oh, he's still alive, I guess, and he
Yeah.
knows Arnold.
Well, then we then Kirby tells him what happens, and
Yeah,
then
Kirby shows up. That's why they fake Bennett's death.
yeah, because Kirby shows up, tells him what happened, and then I don't know. Now I'll admit I love this film. That this is immediate bullshit. Like immediately after Kirby leaves, they immediately take his dog, take Jenny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're complaining about. That's amazing.
Yeah, it is
It's
amazing,
so
but
funny.
that is
It's so
nitpicking.
fucking funny.
It's so fucking funny. It's nitpicking, but I was like, this is fucking
But
funny. But I love it.
it's so great like when like they leave the two soldiers behind with Arnold and like they immediately get shot and the one guy's on the ground and
Like the
he's
car
like
didn't even leave the premise. Oh damn, they did. Like damn, really? You give him a
but
chance
then
to breathe.
Arnold's just like keep aware of things downwind and the guy's like downwind what you think I could smell them coming and Arnold's just like I did. It's just he's immediately set up to be the ultimate soldier.
Yes, and automatically know how hardcore this Joker is when he takes that car and he literally goes through the whole. Didn't the car had no engine, didn't it? The car was dead.
Yeah, it wouldn't start, so he
It wouldn't
like just
start, so
rolled
he
it down a
pushed
hill.
that fucker down the hill
Yeah, yeah,
all the way and hits the car where Jenny in, and literally I mean, that's fucking epic. Like he literally
Yeah,
went all out to get that. You knew he was going
it's
to
a
do it.
badass move. It's not even like he jump started the car. The car just it had like it was dead.
It was
Like
dead. He just like
it had no brakes.
and had no brakes. He just kept going. I was like, damn it, Matrix. He just kept going. And
He
then
did.
all of a sudden, Bennett is alive. Surprise. And he puts
Well,
a
they take him. They and he finds out that Bennett's alive
yeah,
there
and then he goes to
because
the
Dan
plane.
Hedaya is like trying to like overthrow a country essentially.
What was the name of the country that he was over? What was it?
I can't remember. I can't
Either.
remember. I
It's
just watched this movie like an hour and a half ago.
well, here's the thing. We don't know what country it is, but we know one thing: that country no longer exists.
Well, yeah, I mean they blew it up.
No, Matrix fucked it up.
Yeah. Matrix, at one point, Matrix discovers the location of the island, and then he immediately goes and gets like a rocket launcher and all the bombs, and he's like, "We're going to this island."
We'll talk about that in a minute. That's
Yeah, we're getting
one
way
of my
ahead of
favorite
ourselves.
scenes. Oh my god.
Yeah,
But
so
then
they take him and they tell him that they want him to kill the current president of this country
yes, and
because they know each other. He's not in the movie.
yeah,
Like they
yeah, we
never
don't
see
see him.
the
We just
current
know he
president.
gets on it. Yeah, we know he gets on the airline.
Yeah.
We get the best line of when he gets on the airline with I forgot his name.
Yeah, I don't remember the guy's name,
No,
but
but
like
the other guy,
he
the guy that
dies.
the
Yeah, he dies immediately. Well, Sully and the other guy put him
Sully,
on a plane.
Sully, yeah, we know about Sully, but Sully
Yeah, but
tells him,
Sully watches him get on the plane
yeah,
with the other guy.
yeah, and he promised Sully, he said, Sully, I like you. That's why I'm gonna kill you last.
Hmm. Remember that. Remember that
Remember that.
line.
Remember that stuff. Remember that line, everybody. So then he gets on
It
the
will come
airplane,
back.
gets the guy, literally
Yeah,
tells him
he kills the guy. He
he
like he
snaps his neck, and then he says,
yeah,
"Don't talk, don't, please, you don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired."
it's great.
Man comes up with the best lines.
And then from that moment, like he breaks into the cargo bay of the plane, he breaks out of the plane through the wheels, he jumps into a swamp, and then he sets an 11-hour timer on his watch, and he's like, "This is how long I've got."
Yes, yes. And then he goes, he does that, goes to the mall, literally tracks down Sully. Sully is
Yeah.
about to make he's literally in the phone booth. This
No,
man
well,
literally,
no, yeah, Sully's in the phone booth, and then he starts hitting on Ray Don Chong.
yeah, and he's about to make the call to tell him to go kill the girl. But he literally beelines it. He gets to that thing before he even gets
Well, he's not telling him to kill the girl yet. No, because he doesn't know that Matrix
well,
is alive yet, or
no, he
is
doesn't
there
know,
yet.
but once he figures out Matrix
Because
is all
no, because he follows Radon Chong to another location, to the
right,
mall.
right.
And then Arnold rips out the car seat in Radon Chong's car and sits and like for no reason really. And he follows
I don't know why he
Sully.
did that, but I don't care.
I don't know why he does it either, but it's awesome. It's
Yeah,
amazing. And they follow Sully to the mall, and then he sends her in to a bar to like flirt with him, I guess, or bring
yeah,
him out, lure him out. And then she immediately tells the cops.
yeah. And then Sully sees him, and then he
Yeah,
immediately
because he's fighting off the security guards, and
yeah
he goes to the that's when he goes to the phone booth.
he goes in the phone book, and he immediately while Sully is in the fucking phone book, picks up that motherfucker, shakes his ass out.
He lifts up the phone booth over his head and then slams it back down, and Sully is out.
And Sully runs.
Yeah, and then Sully runs like hell while the
Yeah,
security guards
yeah, yeah.
fuck with
And then
Arnold.
that's when we get that car chase. I don't know
Yeah,
why
yeah.
it's in the
Arnold Tarzan's his way through the mall, and then he gets back in the car with the missing seat, and then Radon Chong is like, "I want to get in the car too" for some reason,
yeah.
even though she had an out, but
Yeah, she had a way to
she gets
get out
back
of that,
in.
and she just like, yeah, I got a way out. But yeah, but you could have just anyway.
Yeah, so they
All
catch
of a
up with
sudden it's
Sully.
dark. All of a sudden it's dark. I don't. I that's like I said, just nitpicking. It's dark. I don't know how, but it's dark.
It's been an hour and a half
Yeah, it's been an
because
hour and a half, but
again,
they're going.
there's an 11-hour time clock.
So then we get to the more famous one of the famous lines that Arnold Schwarzenegger will get asked to quote more than anything.
Mhm.
So then he chased Sully all the way to the top of a mountain, and
He
Sully,
overturns
I
his
think
car,
he in a car, in
overturns
a great
Sully's
car chase,
car.
in a car
Yeah.
chase, yeah. And I think Sully what car go off the road, but he finds a way to get out of
Yeah,
it or
yeah, they
something.
they overturned his car
Yeah,
and then Arnold pulls him out
he
and
pulled no,
holds
he
him over a
flips the
cliff by
car
his.
over, pulls him
No,
out.
the car is already flipped over.
But I thought he picked the car up too.
No, the
Pulled
car
Sully
he
out.
flips he flips over the car after.
Okay, yeah, yeah, there we go. I thought it was right. I think he flipped that car over by himself with his hands. Like he flips
Yeah,
that
yeah,
car over.
when he because he steals it. He goes to drive it
Yeah. So
because it
then
has
we get
two seats.
so yeah, that's true. Then we get the account. Then he literally is holding Sully with as he said, Sully, tell me where everybody's at. Just remind you, this is my weak hand. He said, okay, okay, okay. He tells him all the information. He said, hey,
No, he
Kurt,
doesn't.
what?
Sully doesn't tell him anything
Sully
because
doesn't tell him
Arnold's just because he's like, "You need me alive," and Arnold's like, "No, I don't. I already have the keys to the hotel that you're going to."
right here.
So
He
he has
said, hey,
he has no need for Sully at this
no
point.
need for Sully. And he said, hey, Sully, remember when I said I'll kill you last? Yeah, yeah, you said that. I lied.
And then he drops his ass. And then she asks him what happened to Sully, and he's like, "I let him go."
Perfect. Perfect.
Is the best.
Yeah, so you're wondering, we're not done with the lines that he got more coming in
The
this
the
damn film. He's
for
a line
any almost
machine.
any line that Arnold says is
It's
kind of like top notch Arnold.
top notch gold right now. It's
Yeah,
gold. This
because
is
he
like,
doesn't talk a lot. That's
he
why
does it.
there's like a female lead in this movie
Yeah,
because they need some conversation to happen throughout
that
this
is
movie.
true.
Otherwise,
But
it's just Arnold silently killing people,
totally
which is
killing
also
people.
cool.
Yeah, but whoever wrote for Darnold should get an Academy Award because that man was coming up with some good lines for Arnold.
I mean, that man is Steven D'Souza, and I don't believe he is getting nominated for Oscars.
Damn it, this is true.
As much as I enjoy his movies.
Yeah, I understand. Damn it. But then we get to the part where we get Winston Duke versus Trimatrix in
Bill
the
Duke.
hotel room. Huh?
Bill Duke.
Bill Duke. Sorry. Bill Duke.
Winston Duke's the guy from Black Panther.
That's my fault. I keep kicking
It's
you.
all
Are
good.
they related?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We get Bill Duke.
Winston Duke's cool too.
Yeah, he's
He'd
cool.
actually he'd actually be awesome in like a Commando remake.
He would. He would. Winston Duke,
Yeah.
love you. You want to come on? I don't know what Scott. We'd love to have you on the show too.
I've got no problems with Winston Duke. He
Okay,
seems like a
Winston.
cool dude.
He's a cool dude. Billy Duke, if you want to come on, welcome too. Anyway,
And yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I
Anyway,
love Bill Duke.
Bill Duke is awesome. Anyway, goes in there. We get the iconic line of they go into a fight. We get the iconic line of he said he said asshole. I was at the Green Berets. Ate Green Berets for breakfast.
Yes, yeah, that's in the motel he goes to that Sully was supposed to go to.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he fucking impales Bill Duke on something. I don't even
I
it's
don't
like a
even
piece
know,
of
but it was
wood.
awesome.
Yeah, but then after he's impaled, he's like, "Talk, where is he?"
He's dead.
It's like this dude's got a hole in his chest.
I don't know if he can talk. He's kind of dead.
He was not talking.
Yeah, he was not talking. He was dead. So then we get to the part of him literally trying to go to the country. Am I correct? He's getting ready to go to the
Well,
country.
yeah, this is the point where they start planning to get to the country. They go to I can't remember where they get the coordinates from. They break in somewhere and get the coordinates for the island.
Mm-hmm.
And then they break into like an
Okay.
Army Navy store
Yeah.
and steal all the fucking
All the
supplies,
shit. All of it.
including the room full of hidden guns and rockets.
And then we get the part where the cops come in there and say, don't you move, asshole!
Yeah, yeah, the cops show up and they arrest him.
They arrest him immediately.
Yes. Yeah, they arrest him. He's in the back of a police truck. And then Raid on Chong uses a rocket
Rocket
launcher to break
launcher
him
to
out.
blow it up. Yes.
Yeah, first she shoots one behind her, and
Uh-huh.
then she shoots one right at the wheel. Luckily,
I don't know how her aim was that good, but hey,
it seems like it was pure luck.
it's pure luck. Get a plane. They fly right on Chang. Flies the plane
Yeah, because
perfectly.
it was set up earlier that she was
Pilot.
taking flight lessons.
Take flight license, yeah, and she can do it.
Hmm.
She flew there. He tells her, wait here, and we get the most
And then he rose
epic,
off.
huh?
And then he rose off by
Rose
himself.
off with just what he just has underwear on at the time. His
No, he's like he's in his military. Oh no, you're right. Actually, you're right. Yeah, he is just in his underwear.
he just in his underwear, literally just rolling there, and then we get the most epic, epic suit up of all time.
Yes,
Epic
yeah.
suit up. People tried to copy this shit, but nobody did it better than Arnold.
Batman did it a bunch of
Batman did it,
times.
but he did. Batman did a good job, but not like Arnold. Arnold just like
Well, I mean, Batman did it a lot more comedically, I think,
yeah, yeah, but
where they focused on nipples and butts.
nipples in his ass. Yeah, this is true. But with
Arnold was also in that one.
you, what you with this? So he does the epic suit up. He gets all his
Mhm.
weapons, all the bullets. I mean, I don't even think Rainbow could touch him. This motherfucker was going all out with these weapons.
I
Gets
mean,
the
if I had to pick Rambo versus Commando, Commando wins.
commando
Yeah.
win. He just
Yeah.
fucks everybody up. I mean,
Well, I mean, the next 20 minutes are just him killing
killing
everybody, just destroying
everybody.
the entire island.
Island.
Like he
He
starts
runs
off like quietly setting up C4 everywhere.
claymores.
Yeah.
I mean, he goes in there, he shoots everybody, he fucks everybody up.
Mhm.
Then we come to the scene where he is legit out of weapons, out of bullets. He has no bullets left. Everybody, and
Doesn't matter.
y'all probably wonder, does this stop him? No. This jumping gets stalls, like blood stalls,
Motherfucker found a pitchfork. He's good.
pitchfork, killed him.
You know?
He
Like
killed more.
he's hanging from the ceiling and he swings down with a pitchfork and kills a guy.
Yeah. I mean, he killed like 10.
Then he takes a saw blade and chops a dude's head off.
Yeah, this motherfucker killed 10 more people with no bullets. 10
Hmm.
more people. And he
Yeah.
just had guns himself.
Grabbed a couple axes, fucked up some people with some axes.
Yeah, took their gun and just started shooting them in the house. I mean, it's just, damn it. And then we get into the part where he goes into the building. He goes into the building, and Bennett he kills the general, whoever his name is. He kills him.
Yeah, it kills Dan Hedaya, the actor Dan Hedaya,
Yeah, he kills him. Um,
doing a Latin American accent,
yeah. And then we get Bennett, the
and he
final
falls out
show
of a window.
falls out a
Yeah,
window. And then we get the final showdown between John Matrix and Bennett. Bennett is literally holding a girl hostage. And then we get the one of, I don't know, every line he says is awesome. He just says, he says, Bennett, come on, Bennett. That's chicken shit. You want to fight me? You want to take me? You want to fight me? Fight me with a knife. I don't
yeah.
need this girl.
You don't need this chicken shit gun. Fight me with a knife like a man. And then they do.
Yeah. And damn it, I don't know. This man comes up with the craziest lines. The way he fights him, Bennett literally comes up with just keeps coming. He comes up with a good line himself, so like kicking his ass. He said, he just get. I don't know what happens. Like he gets pushed. We'll talk about this later. I know he gets pushed into electrical, like a little electrical circuit, which should have killed him. I'm gonna be honest. I'm an electrician. That should have killed him. Period. That
He's fine.
yeah, he's fine. He
He
not only
screams
does
for a
it,
second.
yeah, not only did it jumpstart him, it jumpstarted him to kick his ass even further. He kicks
Yeah.
Matrix ass, knees him. He
He
said,
bounces right off of that like he was hitting the ropes in,
yeah,
in
yeah,
wrestling.
got back up, just started beating the shit out. He said,
Bang,
how
bang,
it feels
bang.
to be a dead man, John? Feels real good. How it
And
feels to
it's
be a
crazy.
dead
Like the
man.
whole time he's like, "You're getting old, John. You're getting old." And it's like, "You look so much older."
You're so much older, aren't you? Yeah. Like, aren't you
Yeah.
fat too?
Weren't you in Mad Max 2?
Oh man. He needs him sitting there saying, you're a dead man, John. You're a dead man.
Yeah,
Oh
but
man.
Arnold
Well,
gets the upper hand, knocks him back.
before
And
saying one of the
Bennett.
lines, bullshit.
Yeah, but then Bennett gets a hand on a gun and he's about to kill Matrix.
And then
So Matrix, he breaks a pipe off a wall,
and
as you do.
as you do, and slams him through the pipe of the wall and comes up with
Yeah,
one.
he javelin throws it right through his chest.
Mm-hmm. And says, "Let out some steam, Bennett."
Yep, because some
Awesome.
steam starts pouring out of the
Yeah,
pipe.
yeah. Awesome.
It's one of the best deaths ever in film. This movie is amazing. It
This
ends
movie is fucking amazing.
and then it ends with him walking onto a beach with his daughter and confronting the general. And the general's like, "All right, well, this will be your last one until the next time." And then he looks over at Radon Chong on a plane. He's like, "No chance." And then they just fly off into the sunset. And that's the end.
Yeah, that's
It's a
the end.
it's a it's a perfect action movie.
It's perfect action. Perfect.
90 minutes, a bunch of action scenes,
Straightforward, dumb. I admit, dumb, monotonous,
simple,
straightforward, awesome.
very simple, easy storytelling. You're totally on board with whatever he's doing because they took his daughter, and that's all that matters.
Man, I am. Um, I have no words. No words. This is way better than that last film. What was that film called?
The Sixth Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a biblical quote.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah.
And Commando is about a commando.
It's about a fucking commando. And
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch, look at the cover. I remember when I was a kid, when you watched the cover of, looked at the cover of the film, and it says, it takes a country. It takes a country. And it literally, I was like, what the fuck does that mean when I first watched it? And I was like,
Oh, I
holy
get it.
shit. He took
It
down a
literally
whole
it literally
country.
would take a country to stop this
It took
man. And even then,
even then the country still lost.
yep.
The country still lost. They fucked up when they took this daughter. That motherfucker destroyed the whole country. So God, God
Fucked with the
damn.
wrong guy.
So boy, I'm getting hot. I'm getting sweaty thinking about this damn film. All right, so, so favorite scene.
In this,
Yeah.
this isn't fair.
No, right? You can't pick one film. It's like picking. I know it's like picking a
Can
child.
I just pick the final 20 minutes? Like that's
That's not fair.
all right, fine. Then I'm gonna pick his introduction, man. When he
uh,
walks in with that carrying that big ass fucking tree with a chainsaw in one hand, and then immediately going into a montage of like being a loving father. It's perfect.
it's perfect. Yeah. I like that scene. That's number three on my list. Number one on my list is just him literally getting all the weapons in that Navy shop. That was
It's
just
great.
crazy. He just was like you can see her just getting all the stuff. She's just like, here, we'll need this. We need this. I was like, what the fuck are you gonna do with all that stuff? I don't even know you can fit down your clothes.
But this is what I'm saying. You could literally pick like any scene in this movie and be like, yeah, yeah, that is the best scene.
That
You're
is the
right.
best thing. Yeah,
The
you're right.
scene where he's hanging Sully over the cliff. I mean, that's the
That
best
was
scene.
perfect. That was a good
The
scene
scene where
too.
he lifts Sully in the phone booth in the
Awesome.
mall. That whole mall fight is awesome.
Yeah, there's awesome scenes.
The plane sequence.
Yeah, everything about this film, there's good scenes in this film. Now, line. This is another one where this is just straight up Arnold.
We've already said like so many of these lines.
So, which one was the best?
Fuck, I don't know which is the best line. Uh I'm gonna go with a line that is not said by Arnold, just because we've said like every
Yeah, yeah,
great
yeah.
Arnold line already. When the security guard sees Arnold for the first time, and he's like, he's one gigantic motherfucker. It's because it's like exactly what you would say if you saw a dude like him in real life who was like maybe being threatened, you know?
Right. Um. uh, I know you're trying. I know, I appreciate you doing that. I got to pick an Arnold line. Ah, but just like with the scene, it's like picking your child because all of them are great and you can't go wrong with any of them. So the one that I like the most is "Let Off Some Steam, Bennett." That line hits. It just hits like what? And I was like, "This is the best line ever." I literally like, "This is the best movie ever."
I mean, like one of his last lines, "Leave anything for us? Just
Just
bodies." Like
bodies.
that's one of the best lines ever.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
like it's epic.
Remember when
Like
I promised to kill you last? I
I
lied.
lied, you know. Damn it.
When she asks him in the car, she's like, "Are you going to tell me what's going on or what?" And he's just like, "No,
No. Drive. Perfect.
don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired." Like every line that he says is, oh my God, it's
God,
perfect. It's great.
that's a great Patrick movie. I love this film so much.
Yeah. Bill
Man.
Duke in the opening had some great lines. He's
Yeah, he
like,
did. He did.
they're
This
like, "I thought you missed me," and he's like, "Don't worry, we won't." And then they shoot the guy.
Well, I remember. Here's the scene that we went over this film. I remember watching this film, and funny thing, when I first watched this film, I didn't watch the R-rated version. It was
Oh, the TV version.
yeah. But
Mhm.
the reason I watched it was, look, I I say this all the time. My mom loved action films, and her action her action film, she was literally part of the she was literally in that mythos of all these action stars. She loved Arnold, she loved Stallone, she loved John Clyde, and she loved Chuck Norris. So I had no choice but to sit down and watch. And remind, when I was little, we had one TV when I was a kid. Like we had one. We never, none of us had our own TV in our room. Well, I did have a TV in my room, but it was like one of those TVs that didn't go further than channel 12. So
Sure. Yeah.
to watch anything that you wanted to watch, you had to go in the living room to watch TV. So when I was a kid, that was the only TV that was I could watch, and my mom would go watch something. I would have no choice but to watch it. But this particular, there were some movies like, but with my dad, it was sometimes boring. But with my mom, it was a mystery box. Sometimes that movie might suck, but sometimes that movie might hit hard, and she knew what she was doing. She was like, "Oh, you'll like Commando, really?" And I watched it. I was like, "What is this? What is this? I mean, he killed the whole country. He killed everybody. He didn't leave nobody alive." She was quoting the lines and everything. That movie was fun. I had a good time watching it. Like movies like this remind me of times, like I said, like whenever you're, if people like I'm lucky to have my parents still with me, but you know, something were to happen, I actually could go back and watch these films, and I still have. It feels like I would have those memories still with me. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm happy I get to do certain. There's certain movies I can watch and it reminds me of when I'm with them. So like Blazing
Yeah.
Saddles, I can watch Blazing Saddles and it remind me
All the Mel Brooks ones are for
all of
me and
them.
my
It makes you
dad.
feel, yeah,
Yeah.
it makes you feel like a home. Like if I was away from home, I could, if I felt homesick.
Happy birthday, Mel Brooks, by the way. I believe it was
Yeah, yeah,
yesterday.
is it. Happy birthday, Mel.
Yeah,
Happy birthday. Holy
he was
shit.
it turned 98.
Yeah, man, it's still kicking.
Fucking legend.
Legend. Love you, Mel Brooks.
Yep.
All right. Hope you make it to 100. Hope you make it to 100.
Hope
Really
you
hope
make it to 150, man.
150. Yeah, be with us for a long time. We need you.
Never leave us.
Never
I
leave
hope you
us.
outlive me.
Well, Dick Van Dyke is going to outlive us. We know this.
Oh, the man's fucking healthy.
The man is running. He outrun all of us.
Be good, man. Honestly, he's probably in better shape than I am.
He probably been shit. He probably sitting there walking. He's running. It's like, hey kid, you're running. I said, how the fuck can
You
you
saw
still
him dancing
run,
on that
kid?
table in the new Mary Poppins. That dude's he's spry.
He's fine. He can still move. He tried to act like
Mhm.
it. He said, yeah. But yeah, when was the first time you watched Commando?
First time I watched Commando was at a sleepover.
Oh,
Yeah, me and my buddy, we rented Commando and Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. and I love them both. And I hope to cover Don't Be a Menace someday as well. But yeah, I saw this movie and like as soon as he dropped out of that plane from the wheel, I was in love with it.
Yeah, I loved it when
Yeah.
I first saw it, and it made me want to go watch the unrated version, the rated R version, and I was like, damn, like who directed this film again? Or was it
This was who was it? Michael Lester, I think it was. Or Mark Lester, Mark L. Lester.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
have to say, this felt like a Brian De Palma film for some odd reason.
A Brian? No, it doesn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
It
what? Oh,
does
yeah,
not
you're
feel
right.
like
There
a
wasn't a
Brian De
lot of
Palma.
blood. There was less blood in this film.
I mean, I guess, yeah. There's less blood on screen.
Yeah,
Yes.
because yeah, I forgot because Brian De Palma films get bloody. Like he's like, all right, make sure you dump the blood on the body. I want to make sure that the blood is right there. You can see it. Like he makes his films graphic as fuck. He's not playing. He ain't holding up
He
nothing.
does. Yeah, but I don't know if I would call this De Palma-esque though, other than
You're
that
right.
there's
Yeah,
some violence in it.
well, I just now forgot. I
This is
forgot
this is like
how.
these are like the like dumber Tony Scott movies, you know?
Yeah,
Or like early Michael Bay type stuff, you
I
know?
wouldn't go that far.
This is like Michael Bay with like less craft, you know?
Fair, fair. Because I mean, The Rock. I'll admit, The Rock was good. Bad Boys 1 and 2 were great.
Michael Bay has a bunch of good movies.
Those are the three films that I always hold in high regard. Everything else is shit to me.
Armageddon rules.
I think you're high.
Pain and Gain is awesome.
Pain and Gain is a
The first
drug.
Transformers is good.
No,
Yeah, it is. All right, man.
Transformers 2 sucks. Pain and
Yeah,
Gain is trash.
Pain and Gain is fucking awesome. Pain and Gain is one of his best movies.
We're gonna do a review with that, and we
Yeah.
gotta we gotta do a review on
I don't
that.
know what your problem is with that movie. That movie rules.
That movie was just
That's like him doing a Coen Brothers movie. It's awesome.
it was not what it was based on a true story.
Yeah, so what does that mean?
It was literally him literally doing. We'll talk about that when we review it. We're doing Pain and Gain eventually in the future, guys. We're going to do
Yeah,
that. We're going
yeah, we
ahead and do
are.
Pain and Gain. Like I'm
Yeah, I
already.
have because I feel like Mac is gonna have some silly objections to this movie, and I have to disprove them.
I got silly. He literally does flashback.
Your main criticism so far is that it's based on a true story.
The shots are okay. The shots are stupid.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Not in this episode. We'll get to it.
It's a it's a waste of the rock. I hate it.
That's easily his best performance in a movie. I don't know how there's any other competition, legitimately.
Oh.
As far as like performance goes, like that's him doing a character.
Hobbs and
Like everything
Shaw
else, he's pretty
awesome.
much every other movie, he's just The Rock.
He's awesome. That's right. He's okay. Central Intelligence. He's playing a different character. He's not the fucking
No,
rock.
he's playing The Rock who has a confidence problem.
I hate you so much. Hercules.
He's playing The Rock, but in like fucking Hercules times.
Okay. But I love The Rock. I just want to let you know, Dwayne, if you want to come on the show, which we would love to have you on.
Dude doesn't have the time, man.
I know, I know,
When's he gonna get around to being on this show?
I
In like
know. Like
50
it'll be
years?
interesting. We got Dwayne. Dwayne, what is your favorite movie? Hmm. Knowing him, well, after
Probably like
watching,
it's probably Commando.
it probably is Commando. It is. It probably is. Actually, if you watch Young Rock, he actually does like Commando. He likes them action films. He liked Commando.
I'm
He
sure he
liked
likes action
Rambo.
films. He's an action star,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. He grew up watching. He grew up loving Stallone and Schwarzenegger. So
Yeah, but he got lost in those action movies and he stopped giving like performances like he used to in like Southland Tales.
he's gonna be the Rock. The Rock is gonna be president one day. You need to stop this shit.
I mean, if he would like to step in now, I would be very grateful.
Rocky, you'll get my vote.
It literally could not be worse.
Yeah, no, he couldn't. He couldn't. He could not be worse. He just
For
needs to.
people watching it in the Mad Max future, we are
Yeah,
currently
if you're
in
watching
the
this in
midst
the
of the
future, at
2024 debate.
2020, 2026, if The Rock runs for president and he wins,
Me and my brother were talking about this. We said that if Shaq ran tomorrow, he'd win in a heartbeat.
ah,
The man's the living embodiment of the American dream.
yeah, but the country would definitely be fucked.
I think it couldn't be worse. It couldn't be worse than what we're getting into right now.
Yeah, our health plan would be terrible. He would literally say, "Eat cheeseburgers."
I know, man. He was an athlete. He understands health.
He knows about Brandon. That's all. Love Shaq though. Love Shaq. I love you, Shaq.
Shaq more fit to be president than either of the major candidates.
Well, also you got to factor in that Shaq did Shaq. I liked you as an athlete. I don't know about actor.
Like even more as an actor.
Yeah, you
He was a great
did.
actor. What are you talking? Yeah, fucking Kazam.
Your grandson is strong.
Look. I love those movies. I know they're not good.
Shaq, I just want to let you know I love you, but I'm not gonna kiss your ass, man. You were not good, and still was not good because
I'll
it was
kiss your
not good.
ass. But I legitimately do enjoy uh Kazam. I find it very fun. It's very silly, but it is I enjoy it a lot.
You gotta watch that when you're
And
not on when you are not like doing.
I'm currently writing a script where I named the genie after Kazam. I named it Kazam but backwards. It's Mazak. So that I love Kazam. I know it's bad. I also don't think Shaq is a terrible actor. I think he's actually very funny in Uncle Drew. He's he's
Yeah,
he's a very
yeah.
he's a very good comedic actor, I think.
He is. He is a good comedic actor. I liked him
Yeah.
in Uncle
I
Drew.
don't I don't know that he could do drama or anything, but
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you put him in Space Jam, I think that would be a legitimately funny movie.
yeah. But this is the thing about Space Jam, and we'll definitely eventually do that.
Will
Um,
we?
yeah, because yeah, because now it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Look,
Time for what?
it's time for us to do Space Jam eventually.
It's time for us to do Space Jam eventually.
We finally it's finally time to talk about the reason I don't want to do Space
Yeah.
Jam is because if we do Space Jam, we got to talk about the other Space Jam, the stars.
What other Space Jam? There was only one.
You're right.
Yeah. We
You're
don't
right.
need to talk. There's nothing else to talk. Are you talking about like the commercial that led to Space Jam?
Scott, you know what film I'm talking about.
I no. It doesn't exist.
If I don't do it, my nephew's gonna bother the shit out of me until we won't do it because he
The
loves
algorithm won't allow for it.
it. He's gonna piss us. He's gonna literally talk shit about us if we don't.
The only thing I'm gonna talk about is Don Cheadle.
We both agree that that film is trash and LeBron James is just not a good actor. But
I don't think that's true. I think he's a perfectly fine comedic actor. I think he was funny in that Amy Schumer movie.
he was
You know,
good
he
in
can
that.
he can be funny, but like nothing about Space Jam 2 is good. A
No,
movie that doesn't
nothing
exist
about that film is
and that
good.
we'll never cover.
No, no, no. You are vetoing it like you're not. You're like the buck stops here, Max. You're not doing Space Jam.
Here, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. We'll do a double episode, Space Jam 1 and 2. I'll do the first half, and then I'll leave.
You don't want to
I've
talk about that film.
I did not like it.
I did not like it either, but I know I got to talk about it. I hated it.
I don't know that there's much to talk about. Look, it's destroying everything you love about Warner Brothers IP.
So you heard it here,
You know
people.
what? Here's my pitch for that movie. If Paul Verhoeven directed it, it might be good.
Paul Verhoeven directs Space Jam.
Paul
Nah,
Verhoeven's next movie is Space Jam 3. That would be cool.
no, you
That
know
could get me
what?
back on board.
You know, fuck it. Now Oliver Stone just need to do Space Jam 3.
Oliver Stone?
Hmm.
So that you can't follow any of the basketball and it has a
Exactly,
weird
right?
muddled
Yeah,
political
exactly.
message.
Correct. He could do that. Or Brian De Palma's Space Jam.
Sure. I don't see why not.
It'll be animated form. It'll be an anime and you will actually see blood.
Yeah, fuck it.
Is Brian De Palma actually did a sports film? That
I don't
question.
believe he has. My pitch for Space Jam 3, if they ever do a Space Jam 3 for whatever reason, Robert Zemeckis. Get him back, let him do
Yeah, let him
another
do that. Yeah,
Roger
that's
Rabbit
appropriate. That's
style
appropriate.
movie and actually make it like decent.
I was gonna say Jordan
And
Peele,
bring in
but
Brendan Fraser. Let it be a back in action crossover.
I was gonna say Jordan Peele, but you're correct.
Jordan Peele will be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Jordan Peele
Actually,
could be fun
he
in
got
a
comedic
Looney Tunes
timing, and he
or like
knows
a
how to.
Muppets. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. He could do.
I could him interacting with like animation or like weird non-humans.
It'll
I
give
think
him
could be
also a
fun.
challenge too. It'll give him a challenge to just tell
He
you.
doesn't seem to like want to act though anymore. He
Yeah,
hasn't
he
been in a
wanted to
movie in a
direct, but
while.
I feel like Space Jam would be something to where he's being type directed. I feel like he's being type directed because people are looking at him like you're a horror director, and I was like, no, let's see what the man actually can do. I want to see what he
Oh,
can do.
I guarantee you he won't do a Space Jam type
Oh no, no, he
movie.
won't do it. He won't do it.
No,
He
no, no.
probably he's not interested in it. But if
I'm sure he'll do a comedy at some point.
yeah, I don't think he want to do comedy. I just want to see him do something just to
I
prove
mean,
that he.
all of his movies so far have had elements of comedy. They're definitely funny.
Yeah, but my issue with Jordan Peele is, and I like I said, I love the man. I just want him to prove those motherfuckers wrong where he's not in a genre. He can prove that I can direct other shit.
I mean, I feel like he's doing like a John Carpenter type of thing where he's kind of like he's in horror, but he's doing different kinds of horror. He's not
Right,
doing like he's I don't see him as like being typecast in that way or
right.
type directed, whatever you want to call
Oh
it.
yeah, we got to pitch a sequel for Kemet. Do we really have to?
I think we do, right?
Yeah,
I guess that's the premise of the show a little bit.
yeah, I know. I'm trying not to do
I only
it,
came up with one pitch
but
for it because I didn't come up with one for Sixth Day really. But this is a Commando sequel, and John Matrix is called in by the government. This is years later. This is the near future, if anything.
right.
And he's going in to track down somebody in the jungles of Central America with a team of commandos. He's got a whole team of new commandos. And now this guy starts hunting down his team, killing them off one by one
You
until it's only the
motherfucker, you
two of
doing
them left.
Predator.
But
It's such, isn't it?
The Predator turns out to be Clone Adam from the Sixth
Yeah,
Day. And now him and the real Adam take John Matrix hostage. So you got three Arnolds because real Adam's whole family has been killed by the US government. And now it is up to Jenny Matrix to find her father, team up with him and the two Adams to take down the US government for good. And it's directed by Paul Verhoeven.
Fuck you. Oh man, that's a good one.
And fuck it, there's a Predator in it too.
Okay, okay. All right, cool. I'm gonna try to all right, fine then. So in my film, in my film, John Matrix, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, is an old grizzled veteran right now. He's in his chair, he's enjoying life. Jenny is older, he has grandchildren, everything's good. So this is gonna be Arnold playing now. But John Matrix is given a task, and his task is to go go find this person because they need to know about what happened to them, like their background story. So he goes find this person. He goes finds them, and he goes looking for him. He's basically tracking. It's more like a film of him tracking down this one person, He's trying to track him down because he needs to hear this man's story. Because everybody think this man is insane. He's crazy. He's loony. So he finally goes to tracked down this man. He's in he's in Germany. Let's say he's in Berlin. He's a hermit, and he goes into him, and it turns out to be Dutch from Predator.
Fuck yeah.
So he talks to Dutch, and Dutch is telling him his story about. He just tells him the story like, "Hey, I just figured out that well, when I was in the jungle and I was facing this alien, I just learned that if it ble I was just telling my whole group of guys that if it bleeds, we can kill it."
So he's just gonna be calling back his old lines.
Yes, exactly. And then Matrix is like, all I remember was what do you remember about your situation? They're just going crossing stories, and he talks about his story when he was like, all I remember is when I was on the beach and Kirby asked me, is there anything left for us? He said, yeah, a lot of
Okay,
bodies.
okay. So your pitch is that two Arnolds from two different Arnold movies sit down at a table and just talk about the movies that they were
Yeah.
in.
Yes.
I mean, I don't hate it. It's got like My Dinner with Andre vibes.
Yeah, but the backup scenes are not. But here's the funny. This is actually a black comedy. So
Okay.
here's the funny thing. They're gonna reenact all the scenes from their films, but it won't be played by Arnold. It would be played by a different actor.
Okay, now you're losing me a bit. I was
No, it's
I was fine when it was just two Arnolds having a conversation.
no.
And now
That's
once
the
you once you
comedy.
bring in a once you bring in another actor to play Arnold, I don't.
No. It's like their memories. Their memories. You're
Yeah, but
seeing their
who
memories.
but we already saw the movies.
Yeah, but that's the comedy of it.
So who's playing these fake Arnolds?
Um. Uh. One of them will be played by
If one of them isn't Winston Duke, I don't know what we're doing here.
Yeah, Winston Duke will be playing Dutch.
Commando.
Dutch.
What? We we pitched him as like new Commando, but okay, yeah, sure, Touch.
I'm
He
gonna
can
put him
play
as
Dutch.
Dutch, and I'm gonna put Michael B. Jordan as Commando.
Fuck it. Yeah. So now the comedy is just like, oh, in our memory, we're two black American actors.
Yes. And I'm going to be directing this. I fucking no directors.
Oh, and you're
I'm
directing this.
directing
Okay.
this. I found somebody to get Arnold to say yes to this. It's being filmed right now. Governor Schwarzenegger is going to be Schwarzenegger.
I mean, my pitch would be get Spike Lee to do it.
Spike Lee's going to produce it.
Spike Lee's producing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. But I think he could do some interesting commentary.
I could. Yeah, I mean, he's telling me it's like, okay, so here's what you're gonna do. Um,
We're gonna bring in Michael Rappaport again.
yeah, we're gonna bring Michael Report to play Jesse Ventura. Um,
That's so bad.
once again, black comedy.
That's such terrible casting. I love it.
And then I can't replace. I definitely cannot replace Carl Weathers. So we're just gonna get a CGI Carl Weathers.
Okay, so Michael B. Jordan is not playing a young Carl Weathers in this, even though he has in the past.
Yes.
I mean, look, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'm interested to see the experiment. This, which is something I've said about pretty much every Robert Zemeckis movie that's come out in the last 15 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, so it also in the production, they said I was crazy and they fired me. So they wanted a film, somebody to film it. So they got Brian De Palma to daggone direct the film.
Well, at least I got the Palma.
They told me that well the thing about it is they said well with Spike Lee, I let him use the N-word a lot in the film. So that's
Arnold?
what happened. That's what
Arnold uses the N-word a bunch.
No, no, not Arnold Arnold, Black Arnold.
Black Arnold. Gotcha.
Yes,
Gotcha.
exactly. Michael B. Jordan, all of them, like they're doing it. Also, Tyler the
Yeah.
Creator,
He keeps saying the N-word, but all the other characters keep looking at him like, wait a minute,
you're
you're
white.
white.
You're not black.
And they keep reminding him.
Also, I want to put this. Sully will be played in my film in the reaction. Sully, Sully will be played by Tyler the Creator.
I was hoping you were gonna say Tom Hanks.
No, Tom Hanks is going to be
No, it's Tom Hanks as Sully from the movie Sully.
you son of a bitch. I was fuck.
It's Tom Hanks as Sully
Sully
Sullenberger.
as Sully.
Sully, remember when I said I'd kill you last? He's like, I'm just a pilot.
Actually, I want Tom Hanks to play Kirby, but fuck it.
I want Tom Hanks to play Bennett. I want it to be like, you're getting old, and he's talking to fucking Michael B. Jordan.
You're getting old, Bennett. You're getting old, not Sean. You're getting
He's
old. You're an
he's a man
old
in his
man.
late 60s talking to Michael B. Jordan in his prime.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting
You're,
old.
you're getting old. No, he's gonna. You're getting old, John.
And
You're an
and
old man.
and the implication that that John Matrix trained him is even funnier.
Oh boy. Also, the Predator will be played because I think an injustice is done. The Predator will be played by John Claude Van Damme.
I disagree with that first statement. I don't think an injustice was done. I think we were spared something terrible. Because I genuinely don't think it could have worked out better.
Well, he'll be in a lobster suit, so I just want to let you know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw the costume.
I'm actually going to be using that lobster suit in my film, so that's what's going to happen.
I That's fine. Because your film is not serious.
Hell no.
And Predator is one of the best action movies ever made.
It is. And you want to know something? Nobody made a parody of Predator until now.
That's definitely not true. People have definitely made parodies of Predator. Shane Black made one a couple years ago.
What was it?
Shane Black, he made a parody of Predator a couple years ago.
What was it?
It was The Predator. It was terrible. I'm making a joke. It's just a really
I know,
awful
I
parody.
know, I know. I think the audience didn't know.
Oh, yeah, that's again a movie that doesn't exist. Nobody remembers Shane
You
Black's
need to
The
stop
Predator.
figuring out. You need to stop doing this bullshit about movies that don't exist. Because I did the same thing, but they still fucking exist in my head.
They don't exist. I don't know what
Look,
you're talking about.
look, fuck
Nobody's
you.
seen The Predator.
You made me remember that daggone cloning scene, which I blocked from my mind. So this is this. Just like sucker punches this. It's bullshit.
Hey man, I only said that we should do the 6th day because I we should do a bad Arnold movie also. And I didn't want to do End of Days.
Should have done End of Days. At least he was
End of
just
Days is so boring.
so fucking funny.
No, it's not. This
It
movie's
is.
funnier than
What
End of
like
Days.
escape plan?
This movie Escape Plan. Fuck Escape Plan.
Oh,
This movie had creepy dolls, This movie had like a clone pet, There was stuff in this movie.
well, if you want it creepy, you could just pick.
This movie had Robert Duvall.
And he hated himself in the film.
Yeah, he really did. He really did.
He's like, he just got every role he spoke to in that film. It was like, fuck my life. I'm in this
Yeah,
thing.
he was giving it with like no enthusiasm, and he was just like, yeah,
Nothing.
I guess I'm in this movie.
I'm in this film. Like, fuck. Where,
I
where,
know I've been cloning people, but we shouldn't be cloning.
yeah. He's
Like
like,
that's
thank
his
God
whole
you saved me from this shit.
yeah.
I feel like Robert Duvall was literally like every time he said a line, he was thinking about what he's going to spend that money. Well, man, can't wait to get that hot tub, man. All them hot chicks. Oh yeah, cloning is bad. Cloning is bad, guys. It's bad.
Cloning bad.
Cloning bad. Man, them hot chicks and the yellow bikini, hot shit, and having some fucking Bahama mamas. Oh yeah, if I think cloning should be done well. Is I don't think. Look. Look. Thank you for saving me. This film sucks, but I'm getting a good paycheck because I'm Robert fucking Top. I almost said Robert
Okay.
Downey.
All right. Yeah, you did almost say Robert Davi. Very different. Very different.
Very different. Yeah.
Another actor who is not welcome on this podcast.
What?
Fuck Robert Davi.
What about Dalton? What
Dalton
about
who?
Timothy Dalton? Is he welcome?
Timothy Dalton's welcome.
Okay.
Timothy Dalton seems like a cool dude.
He is.
Yeah.
All right, but
Robert
that's
Davi does not.
you're like fuck Robert Downey.
Yeah, I enjoy several Robert Davi movies. Don't need to interact with them.
Die Hard.
Yeah, good movie.
Yeah, come on. All right,
Yeah.
guys, this has been a great episode. This is fun. So
What are we doing next?
next we're doing a crossover episode with Black Film Talk. Hopefully, it will be a crossover episode. Hopefully, we'll have that crossover episode. It will be one episode. We will be doing an episode on the whole. Well, hoping for me, so I can win a bet. Actual future. Now it's a trilogy. It's been a trilogy, but now it's a forgery. Forgery. For,
It's a forgery.
yeah, it's a forgery. It has four films now. It was three films. Now it has four. We're going to be reviewing the entire Beverly Hills Cop saga. Is that
Yes,
better to
the
say? It's
saga
saga.
of Axel Foley.
Saga Axel Foley. I
Yeah.
hate. I look.
From Beverly Hills Cop 1 to Beverly Hills Cop Axel
Axel
F.
Foley. F, look.
It's
Netflix.
not Axel, it's not called Axel Foley, it's called Axel F.
Yeah. Look.
And I don't
Netflix.
know why.
Netflix. This is Max speaking. I need you to get your shit together.
I
Make
need
these.
everybody to get their sequel shit together because what the fuck is going on with the Bad Boys movies?
I don't give a fuck about that film. I look.
The only way I can forgive Bad Boys, the Bad Boys series, is if the next one is called Bad Boys Forever, even though it's
I
the fifth
hate
movie.
you. I hate you.
Just keep screwing it even more.
You
It's
just,
the only way I can
I
forgive it.
think they can get sued for that because Batman Forever exists.
No, but Forever with the number four.
Ah,
So
wait,
it's
but
Bad Boys
that don't
5.
make sense.
It's Bad Boys 5, but it's called Bad Boys number
For
forever.
forever, Bad Boys
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
Ride or Die still cool, but yeah, Netflix. I need to get your shit together so
One
we.
of them needs to be called What You Gonna Do.
That's probably gonna be the sixth one. Bad
I
Boys,
hope
what you
so.
can do. My pitch for Bad Boys, the next Bad Boys would be
Did
Bad
you see the new
Boys,
one?
huh?
Did you see the new one?
Not yet. I want to see it. You
It's
think
good.
they're gonna be a sequel?
I think there's a good chance. It did well enough they'll at least talk about it.
Yeah, because I know Mike. I know for a fact by looking at certain things, Mike got married.
Yes, it was weird.
Who
It
he
kind
got
of it's kind of shoehorned in there, and it doesn't really make much sense, but
who he got
it
married to?
works.
Weird. Yeah.
It's somebody you've never seen before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spoilers, but it's a completely new character.
All right, but yeah, we're gonna be doing the
They
whole.
also recast Martin Lawrence's wife.
I thought they recast her in the last film.
No, it was still I can't remember her name right now, but it
Tristan
was still the same
Randall.
actress. Yeah, yeah,
Tristan Randall. Yeah, I
yeah,
think
yeah.
she's gonna be in the Axel Foley film.
Is she?
They did a clip of her.
Ah, that's funny. Wait, she was in? Was she in three?
Yes, she was in three.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
She was in three. She was the
She was
yeah.
the park. The She
Part
worked at the
manager,
park.
yeah. It'll make
Yeah,
sense. It'll make sense if
yeah.
she. I think she's in it because I saw her. I might be wrong. I might have to look it up, but I did see her
That
face in there.
if she
So
is in it, that's probably why she's not in Bad Boys 4 then, because I think I heard them talk, the directors of Bad Boys talking about how they were filming at the same time.
yeah, it just sucks. And that's just a shame. But
Yeah, I mean she's a small role in Bad Boys, the new one, but it's
she might
still
be a
weird.
bigger role in Axel Foley because if
I would
that is
assume so.
true, if that is
Yeah,
true, she
if
got a big role because that would mean she's technically maybe a mother in that film.
I would assume that would be the what the storyline would be. That
Yeah,
like
she's
it's
the
going to involve Axel's son
no, actually,
or daughter
it's no,
or
it's his
what? Yeah,
daughter. It's his daughter.
it's
So
his daughter.
it's
Yeah,
confirmed it's a
his
daughter.
kid in some way. Like all of these fucking movies, like Coming to America.
Yeah, it's a
The next one
son.
should be called Coming for America.
Yeah, I know that's the porn one.
Yeah, that's the foreign version.
All right, so guys, the next damn you, see, I try. This is why I like doing the show with you. And when I'm on my A game, you just like match my A game every fucking time, and I try to match it. It's like, fuck, you
because
match
I
my A game.
because I'm unhinged.
You're unhinged. And then when I do black film talk, everybody is not on my level. I'm like, okay, you're definitely not on my level. I'm killing it right now. Because I told them about we did what a fall from grace, and I literally said, and this probably that would be out by then. I literally was talking about how the main character, the person that was in prison, like hit the man's head like a home run derby. Like she hit him harder than Mark McGuire or Sammy Sosa that was on steroids. She hit him harder than she literally went bam bam on her head. I was going at it on there. Like she was like she just hit the shit out that guy. Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun episode. I cannot wait for that episode to talk about Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and Axel Foley. Axel F.
Axel F.
Yeah. Because we're gonna be talk just like you, we're gonna talk about Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and Axel F. Yep.
One, two, three, and Axel F. You
Yeah,
can't.
1,
Don't
2,
forget
and
three.
Axel F.
Hey, don't do that. Beverly Hills Cop 3 exists harder than most movies.
Look, I like to kiss my ass dollar, but
It's actually it's been probably like 20 years since I've seen Beverly Hills Cop 3. But I remember loving it as a kid.
I did love it, and I'm watching it. I'm making fun of it. I actually do like 3. I just talk shit about it, but
I very much want like a Wally World sweater, you know?
I want to kiss my
Or
ass
whatever the fuck it's called. Wonder World. Wally World is from Vacation.
While it Wonder World, whatever. Uncle Dave,
Uncle Dave, yeah, I
Uncle
want an Uncle Dave
Dave.
shirt.
Also, I want to kiss my ass dollar. I just want this. I
I want
want that.
I want Okie Dokie on a shirt.
No, I just the reason why I want to kiss my ass dollar, I just want to give that to somebody and say, "How will you be paying?" I'll be paying cash, and it would
I'll
be
be
a
paying
dollar.
with Eddie Murphy dollars.
Like it's
Here
a
you go.
kiss my ass dollar. I said, "Here you go," and then she looks at it. It's like this dollar says "kiss
You
my ass."
you could probably find like screen used versions like, of props from that movie. And it's probably not that expensive.
Probably isn't. I want that. I'm just gonna give it to somebody. Like, here's a dollar. Then it says
I
"kiss my."
mean, legitimately you could just print them yourself.
You could, and just give it to a cashier, and they're just like, "Ha ha ha ha! Where's my dollar?"
I'm gonna get one of those and I'm gonna frame it like at a business where they frame their first dollar made.
Kiss my ass dollar.
It's yeah, this is my first dollar. It's a kiss my ass dollar.
I bet you $5 Eddie Murphy got that in his house.
I I, I would take that bet because I don't think he
I
does.
bet you he got that. So I bet you got one of those dollars in his house. If you go to his
I
house, he probably got that somewhere. It's maybe you maybe can't see it, but
I
he
don't
got
believe you.
that was
I don't
one of
believe
his
that.
funny jokes. He loves that joke.
At best, I think he's got it in storage somewhere that is not on his property.
It's probably it's on his property. I bet you it's on his
But
property.
but
He loves that one.
I'd be very surprised if he had anything
But
from.
you gotta remember, he got a big ass house, so he probably got that kiss my ass dollar hung somewhere.
Hey, you know what? If we can somehow prove this, I'll give you the $5. You know,
I actually just I'll sit. We got like all I gotta do is talk to Zach. He'll probably figure it out.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do you know the movie Fanboys
Yeah,
about the guys who break into George Lucas's ranch.
yeah.
We're gonna do that, but we're gonna do it for to see if fucking Eddie Murphy has any of the kiss my ass
You
dollars.
do know that you do know that there's a good chance that Eddie Murphy gonna have a gun. Hey, motherfucker, what the hell are you doing in my house?
That's the risk we gotta take,
Yeah,
man.
I know. And then I'm
Is it
just gonna
worth
act like
it?
Charlie Murphy said, "It's
Probably
me."
not.
I'm just gonna act like Charlie Murphy.
You're
Hey,
just gonna
Eddie,
act
how's it
that
going?
that'll be fine. Yeah, he won't be able to tell that you're not his dead brother.
Yeah. He said, "Hey, Fruity. Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Okay, so next we're doing Beverly Hills Cop.
Mm-hmm.
What should we pick what we're doing on the show after that?
I think we got one more film. No, after that we're doing. After that we're doing the Twilight Saga.
Right. Okay. But
That's
do
it.
we pick
After
should
that we're
we
done.
so are we gonna so we pick after Twilight
Yeah, we'll
or
pick after Twilight, but
okay. All
after
right.
that, our season will be. So basically, guys, this is our last pick for this season of Film Talk. So it'll be my pick the next time when we redo this. But
Mhm.
I want to hold. I may give that to you, but I want
Wait,
to
this
hold.
wasn't your pick?
No, this is both our pick. You picked Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I
Yeah.
a good one.
And then who picked the one before this?
I did. No, no,
Okay.
no. I picked heavyweights. What was the Oh, I picked heavyweights. You picked city slickers. I picked living day. You
That's
picked
right.
living daylights, and then that's what we did.
Yeah, we did Living Daylights and then so that was your pick and then this was both of our picks.
Both our picks, yeah. So basically, essentially, we doubled it up. So when we start the new season, I'll get the pick.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if that seems fair to me, but whatever.
Do you want it? Oh no, you can have it. I don't
I
mind.
think I think I think we should do like a coin flip or something to see
Yeah,
who
we'll do a
picks
coin
first.
flip for that because basically, this is the last episode we're going to be.
Yeah, because
This is what
this was like both of our picks. I think we both collectively decided, yeah, we're doing
we're doing a do.
Commando
Yeah, I think this should
and
be
we
a
should do a bad Arnold on top of it.
this should be a tradition. The last film we do for the our last film that we're gonna do our pick of the season should be a double up. We should both pick our films and then we'll do a coin flip on.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. All right. But anyway, guys, this has been a good episode. We have fun. I hope y'all go. I hope you let out some steam, people. And
And I hope you all chill. I know it's not either of these movies.
no, it was in Batman and Robin, and you fucking know it.
Yeah, the best Arnold movie.
Son of a bitch. All right, so make sure you go watch. Please, guys, make sure you go watch Commando.
Watch Commando, watch all the Twilights, and I guess watch Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Yeah, well, four. But
I
Netflix, you
mean,
got
watch them all. We're gonna
yeah,
be
no,
watching them
all of
all.
them. Actually, all of them. I recommend all of them. They're not bad.
I would, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen the fourth one yet, but I enjoy all three to different extents.
Yeah, yeah. Three hat one and two are great.
One and two, yes.
Three has its moments of
Three is
yeah,
fine. Three is like a fine 90s comedy from what I remember. I
yeah.
may revisit it and think it's terrible, but we'll
You
see.
watch it. You when you watch it, you be like, yeah, this is a John Landis film.
What that John Landis makes some good movies, and then he stopped making good movies.
Well, John, this is the first attempt at an action comedy. I think.
I guess, is it? I'd have to look back at his filmography, but I guess yeah, mostly he did comedies
Yeah,
and horror comedies.
yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next time on another episode of Film Talk. Uh, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.